So myself, Major Sharma, and I am from the Squadron Black Panthers. And today I am going to present on current affairs. So my first point is India deploys game changer US weapons along China border. So India has deployed recently acquired US made weaponry along its border with China, part of a new offensive force to bolster its capabilities as the countries remain deadlocked over disputed territory in the Himalayas. The build-up in India's northeast is centered on the Tawang Plateau, adjoining Bhutan and Tibet. So there is one piece of land which is claimed by China, but it is controlled by India. It is also historical, political, and military significance. In 1959, the uh, Dalai Lama fled to India across nearby mountain passes to escape a Chinese military operation. And after 3 years, there was war between the two sides, which is India and China, in 1962. Now the US manufactured Chinook helicopters, which are ultralight, having supersonic cruise missiles, rifles, and a new age surveillance system, which will back Indian troops in the areas bordering eastern Tibet. The weapons have all been acquired in the past few years as defense ties between the US and India have strengthened due to rising concerns about Chinese assertiveness. Indian military escorted a group of reporters through the region last week to highlight the country's power and capabilities. Eastern Army Commander Lieutenant General Manoj Pandey said the boots, armor, artillery, and air support were being combined to make the force agile, lean, and mean so that we can employ faster. So my next point is Taliban supreme leader makes his first public appearance. So the Taliban supreme leader, who is Haibatullah Akhundzada, has made his first ever public appearance. Officials announced on Sunday. After he addresses supporters in the southern Afghan city, which is Kandahar. Kandahar was also known as Gandhar in the ancient times of Mahabharata. Akhundzada has been spiritual chief of the Islamic movement since 2016, but has remained a reclusive figure. So he has not met more people in his lifespan, even after his group seized the power in Afghanistan in August. So this is one image of Akhundzada, Haibatullah Akhundzada. His low profile has fed speculation about his role in the new Taliban government and even rumors of this there. So his low profile, which has made a risk, one type of risk that Afghan people think, and the rumors of his death. On Sunday, he visited the Darul Ulm Hakim Madrasa to speak to his brave soldiers and disciples. So, what is Darul Ulum Hukum Madrasa? So, what is the madrasa? Madrasa is one type of college where education is given to children. And what is mean by disciples? So, disciples are the one who follows the path of their guru. There was tight security, and the event. There was tight security at the event, and no photographs or video have emerged. But there was a 10-minute clip, 10-minute audio recording, which was shared by Taliban social media accounts. Akhundzada, referred to as Amirul Mumin or Commander of the Faithful, gives a religious message. So he gave the religious message there. The speech did not touch on politics, but sorts of God blessings for the Taliban leadership. He prays for the Taliban merits, wounded fighters, and the success uh, of the Islamic Emirates official in this big test. So Akhundzada prayed for his wounded fighters, the merits and the success of the Islamic Emirate official in this big test. Akhundzada was appointed the leader of the Taliban when the US drone strikes his predecessors in 2016, who is Mullah Akhtar Mansoor. Thank you, sir.